All right, everybody. I hate to interrupt your meal, but we're going to get going here. Oh. Wow, you guys are just wanting to chit-chat this evening. Hey, Mary Beth and Jeff, could you guys just pause that conversation for 23 minutes. I know I went long last month, and I would like to apologize to everybody for that. We just had a lot to go over. But I do want to welcome you guys to the November meeting for AMBC. We are so thankful to Southside Garage for having us month after month here. We did just confirm, and I will mention this again at the end of this meeting, we will not be in this building in December, by the way. We take the December meeting off, okay? So we'll make up for it, though. We've got our holiday soiree that I'll mention here in a moment as well. Wayne, do you want to do some welcoming at all? Yeah. Wayne's on it. Wayne may not have a cowboy hat on, but he is ready to roll.
Giddy up! Where is Jenny? There you are. Come on. Yeah, I was like, wait.
Jenny's coming up too.
Well, yeah.
Tell you what.
We're gonna do a welcome and membership.
You know, it's on the agenda. It says Wayne and Jenny.
Perfect.
Membership welcome.
Right on.
Would you guys like any prompts, or do you just want the microphone?
Do I need the microphone?
Well,
I think I need it
for our guests on the internet.
Our online audience.
Of which, Mary Beth, can you let us know if we're doing okay on volume on the internet? In a minute. Dave, are there any comments on volume on the right side of that screen? Okay.
Comments about anything on the right.
Mainly Wayne's lack of hat.
Can somebody post a comment about anything?
Yeah. Claire Ann, are you listening?
Right.
Calm down. All right. I'm handing the mic over now.
All right. Sounds good. All right. I'm Wayne Kokeritz. I am on the board of AMBC, and I'm your regular monthly shill for membership up here. So show of hands. How many people we got in here that are actual dues-paying members? Man, that is pretty fantastic. I don't think there's a hand that's... Oh, there is one hand that didn't go up. You're a visitor. Yeah, but I can still berate you. Okay, excellent. All right, awesome. Okay, so I'm always up here saying if you are not a member, sign up tonight and I'll buy you a beer. That offer still goes. So, I mean, your membership cost just went down. But number two, I think it's time to talk a little bit about why to become a member, and then also who might berate you in months forward, and that's Jenny, who is going to be leading our program and membership. And so, but if you haven't looked at your Sorba app recently and gone to the AMBC page, let you know that there's a ton of smoking deals on there, including the place you're in right now, for discounts on food and beverage and beer. And that applies to all sorts of places. I think the newest one that we've got on is Next Level Brewing on the other side of the river. If you ever get out of here and the gates, before the gates close to South Knox and you're over in North Knox, then stop by there for a pint. Ebony and Ivory's on it as well. Flats and Taps over there. We've got Sevier Avenue Burger. Let's see, Clinch River is on there. Who am I missing? Alliance, yeah. Sono is on there. Yeah, so tons of great deals. So if you regularly eat, which I assume most of you do, yes, and consume liquids, sometimes of the adult beverage variety, which I also assume many of us do, that $39 minimum, right? A $39 minimum membership is going to make up for itself right quick. So just to give a heads up on that, if you do join tonight and you need a beer, come see me. And I'm going to let Jenny talk.
Hello, everyone. If I haven't met you yet, I've only been here for a month and a few days now, so I hope to meet you. Come up and say hey to me after this. Normally, you'll see Madison, the Sorba membership director up here. She is not able to make it tonight, so I'm going to speak on her behalf a little bit. Two things about membership. One is if you have gotten an email or potentially see like a note on your app that your membership is about to expire, keep an eye out for that because our memberships, since we switched over from IMBA to SORBA in April, they do not renew automatically. So even if you selected that in the past, before April to automatically renew, since we switched, it will not do that. So be sure to check on your membership status. And then you can set it to auto renew now if you check on your membership status and renew it. Another thing to note is, as Wayne said, there are some awesome benefits with AMBC membership. Also, SORBA membership, there's some national brands on there through Expert Voice. And if you're doing some Christmas shopping for outdoorsy people, you can get some great deals. I think it's like up to 60% off on some of the Expert Voice brands. So definitely check that out on your app. It's going to be under the SORBA benefits, so you'll swipe to your SORBA card on the app. Let me know if you have any questions about that. I'm happy to walk you through it after the meeting. Did I miss anything? All right.
Nope.
Yeah. And it shouldn't be a confusing point, but your membership to AMBC also includes a SORBA membership. So, SORBA benefits apply to everyone. AMBC benefits are obviously for us, and they're going to be mostly local, although you'll notice there are going to be some benefits over the hills in North Carolina, like at Ride Rock Creek and Canoga. There's some benefits for those bike parks as well. And while I'm just thinking about SORBA, quickly, I wanted to note that SORBA does a lot for us as an organization, but they also have a podcast series that recently featured Leslie Kmeyer, who's another AMBC board member, an incredible photographer. And so if you're a podcast listener, might want to pull up the SORBA podcast. There are a number of episodes in the past, so you've got a backlog. If you've got a trip coming up for Thanksgiving, and are going to spend some time in a plane or a car, that could be added to your list. Philip does those here in Knoxville and has guests from all around the place, all around the Southeast for that. Also of note, I don't think I mentioned it last month, but after our SORBA meeting last month in Alabama, SORBA is now has added a state to their list. So now they are as far west as Mississippi. So pretty interesting to see SORBA land sort of growing over time. But SORBA welcomed in 2 new chapters at our last board meeting, and we're psyched to see SORBA grow all the time. So news and recap. Folks, we had a festival last month. It was a hoot. Good time, says Scott. I have to agree with you. I think everybody needs to pat themselves on their back for helping out with that festival in any form or fashion, whether you showed up and helped out for rides, whether you were a super boss and planned it, or whether you showed up and spent money at the festival. Every single person that was on site needs to be thanked. We were psyched to be out there. I want to mention our major sponsors one last time this year. Harper Automotive Square and Audi Knoxville has been coming to the table year after year to be our presenting sponsor. And so just really want to thank them for their impact to local projects. And they consider us a great project. And I'm glad that they're willing to invest in us. But also Bike Tennessee, the tourism arm of Tennessee Tourism focused on bicycles. So we're thrilled that Jenny Veal decided to work with us this year. And she is excited about being back next year. Of course, the folks at 71 South and Visit Knoxville who helped us present the best line this year. I think everybody enjoyed the new venue. The YouTube videos that are out on that are phenomenal. The Drop-In has been a long-term sponsor of ours. They shifted from the whip-off to the silent auction, of which Madeline and Julie, neither are here this evening, but did an incredible job on that silent auction. I think Scott may have an auction item maybe that you're delivering today, it looked like. Oh, okay. Whole other thing. Anyway, but incredible donations that were given to that auction, and I hope everybody was bidding well on that and got what they wanted. Also wanted to just say thanks to Sono Taco, Howie and his crew sponsors the stage again this year. They also serve some great burgers and tacos down on the food strip. And then Wildside, who came in as a new sponsor this year to sponsor the Whip Off, and they are looking forward to growing the Whip Off with us, and also hopefully helping with our shuttles in the future. So they obviously know how to run shuttles. They're doing a great job up in Sevier County on that. Visit their bike park. I forget the number of bike park passes they gave away, but it was a lot. I didn't notice the cards getting handed out, but hopefully y'all scored on that front as well. And then lastly, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, who's been helping us year over year. Luckily, we didn't send too many people to the ER this year. But we all hit the ground from time to time, and they're there to help us out when that happens. So, yeah, I just want to thank everybody from personally. Just it's an amazing event for our organization. I've been involved with it from the second year moving forward. Somehow Mary Beth let me on the team to help out with the second year, and she's still at the table as a super boss, and so am I, and it's just an incredible festival, and so thanks everybody for joining us for that. Yeah. Part of the festival is the checkpoint ride. So we had folks riding for the last month out and about all around, mostly Knoxville. And Hannah and Keith put together some great checkpoints this year. And I wanted to mention the winners, which you'll get an email tomorrow about your winnings. But David Wiles, yeah, Catherine Kraus, and Josh Smith with it looked like his son rode with him during all the checkpoints. At least he was in all the photos and in the description. So Josh and Catherine and David will speak about your winnings. I did want to mention honorable mention to Mr. Philly D, the executive director for Sorba. He had some of the best photos that were sent in this year. Not all of them fit for work, but all of them were great. In other trail news, Hannah, I want to bring you up real quick. So Hannah's with Bike Walk Knoxville and reached out not long ago to talk to me about one of Knoxville's favorite events. The fall is packed with great events. Tour de Lights. Tell us more.
Hello, my name is Hannah Kitterman. I am the program and events coordinator for Bike Walk Knoxville. I'm here to talk about Tour de Lights. It's that time of year. If you're unfamiliar, Tour de Lights is our holiday-themed bike ride and holiday-themed market that's put on by Bike Walk Knoxville and Visit Knoxville. It's going to be on December 13th this year, so please mark your calendars. Excuse me. So the holiday market will go from 3:30 to 7:30 at Mary Costa Plaza. The bike ride will start promptly at 5:30 p.m. We're going to go through parts of East Knoxville. We're going to go through the Park Ridge neighborhood, a little bit of Old City action, and then you'll fly down Gay Street and finish right at Mary Costa Plaza again. Really fun. So we are asking for some volunteers for this year. We do have a need for ride marshals as well as for event end assistants. So if you are planning on staying the whole time for the holiday market or for the costume contest winner announcements, please stay for the event end. It's going to be really easy. You're just going to help usher people from the end of the ride to the plaza or to their parking or wherever they need to go. So we do have really great little pieces of paper with a QR code. Kristen has some over there. If you have any questions about other roles, please just ask me. It's really easy to register for the ride. I also encourage everyone to register for the ride. There is a really great door prize. It's a year worth of bike service provided by Two Bikes. So shout out Two Bikes. Does not cover cost of parts, but you can get some really great service from them. So please let me know if you have any questions.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we've got that link up on our Facebook feed as well. So if you need to, if you don't catch the QR code, grab it there. All right. In other trail news, I just wanted to keep the Highlander Trail on everybody's radar. That's a potential 42-mile rail trail from Oneida towards Frozen Head. They had a booth at Fall Festival. I'm just going to put a link up in our notes about that, but certainly making some progress on that front, and want to make sure that anybody that's interested in long distance gravel trails gets the information that they want to about the Highlander Trail. Feel free to come pick my ear after the meeting, and we can chat more about that. But it sounds like the group is making good strides on not only securing the option. Trust for Public Lands has the option secured at this point, but great funding streams that are looking to be moving forward there outside of state level funding. So that's all exciting news. Upcoming events, even though we don't have a meeting next month, there are a number of activities that y'all can plug in with AMBC on. The first one that's coming up is going to be December the 6th, which is our trail work party over at Helix. So one of the older networks within the urban wilderness, that network is 100% on private land, which is an amazing gift to Knoxville and the community and honestly the world at large. And so if you enjoy those trails, or even if you just love the concept of having public access on private lands, I would highly suggest you show up to that work party. AMBC work parties are short and sweet, 9 to noon. This one, Foothills Physical Therapy, is going to have lunch. We always provide fizzy water and frosty beverages, beers from Creature Comforts. We'll be there this month. So come join us for that. All the information is at our website, ambcknox.org/events. Love to have everybody out for that. And then December 14th, the day after Tour de Lights, keep your bike all festive, ride it on downtown again. And you can join us at 7 p.m. for our holiday soiree. This is traditionally and will be again this year at Suttrie's High Gravity Tavern on Gay Street. Bring your quarters. You've got so many games to play over there. Dave is working on his flexibility for Pop-A-Shot. He's got his ankles involved as well. So yeah. If they don't have Pop-A-Shot, we'll make sure to have our Pop-A-Shot, the AMBC Pop-A-Shot there. I know it's sparked. Jeff and Katie might bring theirs. Who knows? We're Pop-A-Shot rich here at AMBC. But come join us for that. That is a 100% social event with a side of Christmas holiday gifts. If you want to buy a last minute something, I will try not to give away the surprise, Jeff. But it's happened before. So we'll have a smattering of AMBC merchandise, whether that be hats or sweatshirts, that sort of stuff, at Suttrie's that evening. So come bearing your credit card, and we'll make sure that your family has the right swag for January. Speaking of January 1st, the mail run. This is not an AMBC ride. This is just a Tennessee ride. This has been a long-standing ride that Joe Cross has put on up at Big South Fork for as long as they've been running mail. And the deal with the mail run is it happens regardless of the weather. So I've been on that ride, and my goodness, freezing cold weather. And delightful January 1st mornings. So you never know what you're going to get. But the mail run, we've got details up on our page. I believe it starts from Bandy Creek right around 10 o'clock. And there are a ton of different options up there. There's Emba Epic Loop up there. If you're feeling frisky, you can always do an out and back over to Cherritt Creek and go see the crew over there, maybe have lunch or a meal or stay the night. Who knows? It's up to you. The other thing that's happening in December on our calendar is Spring Trailblazer dates are going to be launched. So Jenny's been working on that. And so we'll be launching the dates for the spring session. That will also come with a location. Whoa, might be a different location. That's right, might be a different location. So nonetheless, stay tuned for that. If you've got a 3rd through 5th grader or no one that might be interested in riding bikes and having fun, we had an awesome first season this year at Baker Creek, and would love to see another group of kids running through that program.
What if you would like to help out as a build trail?
That's a great question, Scott. We have a volunteer registration form on our Trailblazers site, trailblazers.fun or trailblazersknox.org. You can get there from our website or just Googling Trailblazers. We would love to have more volunteers on that side as well. We had an incredible crew this last season, and it sounds like there's going to be definitely some overlap coming up, but we want to make sure that we've got great support from the volunteer side. I know I gained a lot out of it from the 8 weeks, not just as far as my bicycle fitness level, but yeah, but that included. So, all right. Jenny, you want to speak Joyride? Recap and what's going on?
Hello again. So at Fall Fest this year, we had an awesome Joyride turnout. We had 82 participants. Woohoo! So thank you to all the Joyride volunteers who helped with Fall Fest and other Joyride rides throughout the year. Speaking of Joyride volunteers, we really appreciate you all, and we want to show our appreciation. If you have volunteered with Joyride this year, please come to our volunteer appreciation. It's going to be on December 7th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Knox Adventure Collective. And you can find the event on our website at ambcknox.org/events. And you'll find the registration link there. They would love if people could register so they have an idea of food for some hors d'oeuvres. And that's it.
Thank you. Russ Manning, can you come to the front, sir? Russ has got a project he's working on that I thought was interesting and he wanted to talk about. So Russ, here you go.
Thank you. Yeah, a few of us help out every now and then over at the Fish Hospitality Pantry over in South Knoxville on Ogle Avenue. And we were over there a couple of weeks ago, and if you're not familiar with it, it's a place where a lot of folks in South Knoxville can go to get food that are hungry. And we were there, and the line was long, and it was cold. And we had the idea that, hey, they're carrying groceries and trying to do everything. They need some mittens and gloves. And so we're getting a drive going for mittens and gloves from December the 4th through the December 11th. And there'll be a drop-off bucket down at Trailhead. We always play trivia down there, so we probably do it right there. So it's December 4th through 11th. Any size mittens, gently used or new, or gloves for adults, children, or anything. If you're so moved, please get some and drop them off down there. We greatly appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you, Russ. All right. I'm going to give the recap. Social Ride. You want to give a recap for Social Ride? How was it? Let's hear about it, Amanda. Fall Fest.
Yeah. It was awesome. I mean, yeah. No, take my word for it. It was awesome. Yeah, we had a great turnout. I didn't count. I'm guessing, I don't know, what would you think?
83.
83? Okay. I was going to say 72, but I like 83.
Okay.
That's even better. No, we had, our groups ran the gamut. We had advanced to beginners, families, individuals. It was awesome. We're currently hibernating right now for the winter. Social Ride won't pick back up until the time change goes back. But yeah, no, it was awesome. And look for news in the spring when we start riding again.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Chris Joyce, let's hear the AYC update for the month, sir.
Thank you. Chris Joyce with AYC. We had a great time at Fall Fest. Kids had a ball, and really appreciate everybody bringing the younger kids out to see what AYC is about. So here, that was fantastic. And we've wrapped up our regular rides. We're doing some night rides. We have our adventure series is about to kick off. And so that's everything from a Rich Mountain gravel ride to going to ride Norris, to going to ride different things. So a little bit of exposure, but that'll include, as was mentioned, Tour de Lights. So AYC. And if you have any younger kids who are AYC curious, come find us down there and keep your eyes out. We'll be everywhere trying to stay involved. And we're starting off we do a monthly ride for all abilities, and we are calling it the Dig and Rip. So it will be correlated or corresponded and with the all the trail work days. So every first Saturday, AYC will be at the trail work days, and then we'll go ride bikes afterwards. So we have a whole winter series of things in mind and still doing our night rides. So have a look for us on ambcnox.org/AYC. There you go.
Thank you so much. So Chris and Ryan came out to our last Trailblazers evening at Baker Creek and introduced AYC to all the Trailblazers that were going through that program. And you should have seen those kids' eyes light up with the idea that they could continue to ride with other kids throughout the year. So super thankful for AYC for not only inviting, but also for then hosting rides at Fall Festival. They hosted a couple different rides, but also they had some of their older kids lead the Dirty 30, which was just a haul of a ride around the Dirty South. And just appreciate all that your team's doing, Chris. Dave, you want to come up and talk trails? Dave is the man behind the computer screen. Always. I'm going to hand the mic over now. You know how to use it better than me.
I need the notes. Oh, sorry. Get to talk to the sound guy. All right. So much at Baker. There's so much going on at Baker. I guess there has been kind of for us. We did some resurfacing. We fixed up Redbud once every 10 years or so. We smoothed that out, and I think it's mostly healed back in from the festival. What else? I mean, mostly Fall Fest stuff at Baker, right? Did we do other stuff?
Yeah, have some magic.
Carpet's great. We still got a little bit of tuning to do. We want to get it like just right. Still some unevenness in some of the spacing and stuff. It's very close, super close. And luckily it comes up easy, goes back down well. It's a killer product. I totally vouch for their, mountain bike carpet. It's good. So anyway, other than that, what we've been up to is chainsaw class. We had chainsaw class 3 days ago. Aaron was there, David was there, had a handful of others there, did some chainsaw training. We went out to Icy King, cut some trees, and got these guys trained up to hopefully help us keep everything clear because there's trees falling down all over the place. Tony was just telling me about a fresh one we got out at Concord that's this big around, and we just always need help keeping up with all that. So we're doing a chainsaw class twice a year. Gooch and I are leading it, and if you want to do that, you can email us, you can talk to us, you can sign up for it. It's 6 months out now, roughly, so we'll get you signed up to cut trees in the park that you like or live next to, and it's super helpful to us because there really are trees going down all the time. And we also do appreciate when you, email about the trees. You got to let us know the trees come in, and then we'll get people to cut the trees. So we need that, all part of the same whole thing. So other than that, leaf patrol, we've been blowing leaves. Sharps Ridge got blown off again today because they just keep coming. We got Forks of the River done last week, which was part and parcel with the drain work, which is the next item. Getting the drains cleared out on all the winter riding spots. So Sharps Ridge, done. Forks, done. Not that it's a destination, but Loyston will be next when we get time for it. Probably next couple of weeks we'll get going on that. And then everything else in between the other stuff we got going on, which is upcoming work at Meads. So we have the January workday. We'll be out at Meads at Imes, January 3rd, I think. And Bike Zoo will be making lunch for that. And we will be working on Flow Trail because the crew, will be doing a full top to bottom reworking of Flow Trail in the next couple of months, trying to restore the flow that once was the Flow Trail, from what I've been told.
Flow will flow again. It flows better up there.
Yeah, I've been around for a while. I've heard tales of the days when Flow had flow. Kind of like Bigfoot at this point. But either way, it's coming. It's either coming or coming back, depending on who you talk to. But that's what's going to be happening. So the workday will lines up perfectly. First weekend of 2026, we'll be working at Imes and working with some of that crazy. I don't know if you've ever looked at what the dirt looks like on Flow, but it's made out of it's melted lime. So that's, from what I've heard, it's a nightmare. So come out and help us out, scrape it out with all our hand tools or whatever it's going to take. I really don't know what we're up against, but it's going to work one way or the other. It is going to be cool, though. I mean, honestly, it's called Flow, like it'll flow, like it should. So we've got that coming up. And then the Helix work party you already talked about. So other than that, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. We've got tools.
And we're going to put signage up so nobody.
Yeah. And there'll be AMBC signage up on the end of Helix, and also as you come down the drive, as far as where to park for that. For those of you who are newer to the club, Helix is where Fall Fest was held for a number of years. So there's some memories back there in and some lack of memories at Helix for sure. So super excited to be working with IMS over on Flow Trail, and really excited that we have that January workday. Thanks to the Bike Zoo. Thanks to Foothills Physical Therapy for this upcoming work party at Helix. I don't know how long it's been. Mary Beth, how long has it been? Oh, no. Oh, no. I've got two things still left on here. That's a really good point, Mary Beth. I did not bring up the survey. Fantastic. All right. So in your Sorba or your AMBC Sorba app, you'll have a link to a survey about what, you ask? Mr. Kellogg, what would I survey? You're going to give us your input on Fall Fest. Good, bad, ugly, we don't care. Just give us the information. We'd love to hear what you thought about it, what you'd like to see in future years. We've had some good feedback so far. We also sent out a vendor survey and got some good intel on that side too. So that will go on Facebook. It will also go in app. And Mary Beth, is there anything else that I've forgotten? Okay, I'm sorry that I took up so much of your time this evening. Thank you so much for coming out. We will not be meeting in December here. We will meet over there on the 14th in the evening. Make sure to tip your bartenders and say thank you to Southside for having us out. So cheers, y'all.